Imagine the players who were scared of Larry Bird. Scared is crazy. Grown man being scared of another grown man is crazy. If you knew, I am one of the greatest LeBron fans of all time. Literally, top 10 percentile, I feel like. I react to a few. I watch the sports. I watch everything. So then we got Larry Bird, though. Y'all seen the light Larry Bird, so I keep giving Larry Bird. Shout out to Underdog Fantasy for the sponsor. Use code MyKill. If you use code MyKill, they will match 100% of your deposit up to $100. Let's get to the video.
Isaiah Thomas once said that if he, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, and Larry Bird were put in a room together and told to battle it out, Bird would be the one left standing. Let that sink in.
That's crazy, Glaze. That's a little bit of crazy, Glaze. Not even saying you gonna make it out. You're another grown man. You saying you not making it out, my brother? What type of glazing are you doing?
Now, there was a time when trash talking was an art form, and players backed up their words with jaw-dropping skills. It was the late 1980s.
I feel like trash talking is still around.
Like a basketball god. His talent was off the charts, and his confidence soared even higher. But it wasn't just his on-court heroics that made other players become terrified of him. Oh no. Larry Bird had an arsenal of words that could cut through steel. Bird's game was also built on something entirely different. Trash talk and sheer badassery. He didn't just talk the talk, he walked the walk. He was the undisputed king of trash talking, and he didn't discriminate. Whether you were a future Hall of Famer or rookie, Bird would verbally dismantle you without a second thought. This man had the audacity to talk smack like no other, even more than Jordan and Peyton combined. And his confidence, it was both terrifying.
That Dominique that got dropped.
On a scale of 1 to 10, he was a 15 at his best. Imagine being an up-and-coming superstar like Dominique Wilkins or Dr. J. Thinking you've got what it takes to face Bird. Well, think again. Larry Legend would tear you apart, both on and off the court. And it wasn't just the players who...
Yo, I swear, we watched the Larry Bird passing highlight, bro. I have that video out, and I swear some of them passes was not in it, bro. These look crazier than the ones we seen.
Head coaches like Mike Collins and Chuck Daly couldn't escape his verbal assault either. You see, the NBA today just doesn't have the same level of trash talking as it did back in Larry Bird's era. Sure, we have a few players trying to keep the spirit alive, but it's nowhere near what Bird used to unleash on his opponents.
But that really ain't the players' part of the day too, though. The freaking refs are so soft now, bro. You say one cuss word, they give you a tech, bro.
The NBA has evolved, and trash talking has taken a back seat. It's a lost art, my friends. Now sit back, relax,
and the players' fault, though.
To witness the masterclass of trash talking. We'll take a journey through Larry Bird's greatest trash talking moments and NBA players that were scared of him. But before we get to all that, you know the drill, fam. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, like you said, hit that subscribe button on me, man.
On our mind-blowing NBA content. And now, let's get this show on the road. Welcome to the Bird Show. Let me hit you with a quote straight from the GOAT himself, Michael Jordan. MJ once said, Larry Bird is the greatest trash talker.
But this man talks so smooth, bro. It sounds like he's trying to rap.
Good. The mind game player of all time. He taught me everything I know about getting in folks' heads. And coming from MJ, that's the ultimate.
Hold up. Right. Jordan took his trash talking from Larry Bird?
He taught me everything I know about getting in folks'
LeBron can never get a shit from somebody else. I ain't gonna lie.
And coming from MJ,
please don't kill me in the comments. It's a joke.
MJ, that's the ultimate compliment right there. Now, remember Leo Routens? I didn't think so. He was once an opponent who faced Bird on the court.
He looked like Larry Bird.
I say this in the utmost complimentary way. Larry was a prick. Larry Bird was a master of trash talk. I mean, this guy took trash talking to a whole new level. Larry was so merciless that he even inspired generations of players to humiliate their rivals just like he did. Even after retiring from the game, Bird could still verbally destroy anyone who dared to challenge him.
Give me an example.
Who experienced Larry's wrath firsthand was none other than Gary Payton. During a conversation with Uninterrupted's Throwing Bones, Payton crowned Larry Bird as the greatest trash talker of all time, and he had a chilling story to back it up. Larry had the audacity to tell Payton exactly what he was going to do before he did it. And the worst part, Larry went out there and did exactly what he said.
Oh, the left hand shit?
In Payton's face. According to Payton himself, Larry would say, "Look here, man. I'm gonna shoot this jumper in your face right there in that corner. And it's gonna be your Christmas present. I'm gonna wrap it up and bust your head open." Payton.
I ain't gonna lie, if another man told me that, bro, and then he do it, we gotta fight. Cause you not finna tell me what you finna do, didn't do it, and didn't actually happen, and you gonna embarrass me. And the only thing I can left to do, and GP that man. GP is that man. And the only thing I could do is just take the shit. Nah, bro. Nah.
Never forgot that encounter. And it just goes to show the sheer dominance and confidence Larry Bird
Nah,
possessed.
bro.
Magic Johnson. Now, Magic and Bird revolutionized the league. Their rivalry ran deep, dating back to their college days. Magic played for the Spartans, while Bird repped the Sycamores. And boy, did they give us a show during the 1979 NCAA Finals. In his book, When the Game Was Ours, Larry Bird opened up about that game. He talked about the fear he felt when he watched Magic's performance against DePaul in the Final Four of the NCAA Championship. Magic, being the straight-up legend he is, admitted, "The problem with Larry was he could score from anywhere. It was the first time in my life I was scared of another player."
Bro, his Magic impersonation ain't terrible. It's hard to impersonate Magic. His shit ain't terrible. Magic admitting that he's scared of Larry is crazy, bro. What the fuck? Why y'all scared of this man? He ain't giving me buckets like... let me stop.
Larry Bird was always a nightmare for Magic Johnson. Standing at 6'9", this Celtic legend
6'9" and being in the shooting pad.
His offensive arsenal was endless, and his shooting skills were second to none. Magic himself admitted that Larry was tougher than any other player he had ever faced. 3-point contest. Now, it's not.
I heard this story.
And the 3-point contest is about to go down. Now, back in those days, shooting threes wasn't as common as it is now. But let me tell you, there were still some incredible shooters in the NBA. So before the contest even began, Bird strolled into that locker room, looked his fellow contestants in the eye, and dropped a bombshell on them. He straight up asked,
"Who coming in second?"
I mean, who
that's crazy
gets to say something like that to a room full of elite shooters? Larry Bird. That's who. And you know what's the craziest part? He was out on that court and did exactly what he said he was
go
going
down in the comment section right now. Larry Bird, Klay Thompson, Ray Allen, Steph Curry, Reggie Miller, all in the 3-point contest. Give me who ranks where. Who finishes where.
do. Talk about backing up your words with action.
Y'all better not do no crazy shit. Be logical. Don't be biased. Logical.
Hawks. Remember Bird's legendary game against the Hawks when he dropped 60? Well, Doc Rivers remembers it well. Bird got in the zone, and he started calling his shots. He started saying off the glass. That was one game I think he tortured Dominique.
Yo, his impersonation ain't there.
Dominique is this up-and-coming player, and he just tortured him mentally. He tortured all of us. He was calling his shots off the glass.
Is that the one when they were...
Where you want this one from? He just made one after another. Reggie.
Is that where they were glazing him on the sideline? Like they was just jumping up and down and shit? Bro, my teammates doing some stuff like that, bro. I'm punching them. We gotta fight.
Miller. Now, very few players have the guts to challenge Larry Legend.
Reggie.
See the show.
And those who did, well, they usually ended up regretting it real quick. One guy who learned that the hard way was none other than Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller, a player who knows a thing or two about trash talking, experienced this firsthand. He recalls the moment vividly. With just 20 seconds left on the clock and his team down by 3 points, they fouled Bird, sending him to the line. But Miller, being a rookie dump, didn't realize he was facing one of the greatest free throw shooters.
Oh my God, Reggie was shooting that shit.
As Bird stepped up to take those crucial shots, Miller couldn't resist. He muttered something under his breath, trying to get inside Bird's head. But Larry Bird, the ultimate competitor, wasn't about to let that slide. He stopped right before shooting, locked eyes with Miller, and said, "You gotta be kidding me. Rook, you gotta be kidding me." Bird got the ball again, and before he shot, he said, "Rook, I'm the best shooter in the league right now." In the league, understand? And you're up here trying to say something? He wanted Miller to understand that he had no business trying to distract him. And just like that, with ice in
Personally,
his veins,
Reggie,
Larry Bird sank both
you should tell him I'm a better
the victory for the Celtics against the Pacers. Now, nobody in the league was safe from his verbal assaults. And not even Dennis Rodman, one of the greatest defenders of all time, could escape Larry Legend's wrath. Back in the day, when Dennis was still rocking the Pistons jersey, he found himself face-to-face with the Celtics forward. And boy, did Larry make him pay. In one instance, Larry drops 4 consecutive buckets over Rodman, making it look effortless. And in true Bird fashion, he struts over to Detroit coach Chuck Daly, looking as cool as can be, and shouts, "Who's guarding me, Chuck? Does anyone guard me? You better get someone on me, or I'm gonna go for..."
Saying this
now,
while Dennis is guarding you is, say it with me, crazy. One of the greatest, arguably the greatest defender of all time, and he's asking who's checking me?
It's due. Dennis Rodman didn't back down. Those words from Larry lit a fire within him, and he went all out on the defensive end, trying to shut down Bird. But
Oh,
here's the
shit.
thing. Larry was relentless. While Dennis was giving his all to deny him the ball, all Larry did was yell at his teammates, "I'm open. Hurry up before they notice nobody is guarding me." Oh no.
Oh,
He wasn't
shit.
done yet. He had to double down on the trash talk. He drills yet another jumper over Rodman, leaving no
Oh,
doubt
nah.
he was in control. And then he turns to Chuck Daly with a smirk on his face and says, "Coach, you better get this guy out and send in somebody who's going to D me up because it's too easy when I'm wide open like this." Man, oh man. Larry Bird had no mercy. He tore Dennis Rodman
Bro,
apart,
what?
not just with his game, but with his words too. John Sally, a former NBA player himself, also couldn't
And an actor.
praise Bird's trash-talking skills. When asked about the best trash talker he's ever played against, Sally didn't hesitate for a second. He said, "Larry's the blackest white dude I've ever met." That's one heck of a statement. Sally went on to share a mind-blowing
shit.
story about a scrimmage against Larry Bird during the summer. Larry Bird steps onto the court and confidently asks, "Y'all going to double me tonight when I get the ball in the wing?" Now, most players will probably be like, "Yeah, we definitely gonna double team you." But not
Yo.
Sally. No, no, no. He fearlessly responds, "No, man. Straight up." And that's when Larry unleashes his legendary trash talk. Larry looks Sally straight in the eye and says, "Y'all ain't double teaming me?" Sally sticks to his guns and confidently replies, "No, I got you, dog." And that's when Larry drops the hammer. He looks at Sally and coolly says, "Mouse in the house." Oh boy, you know things are about to get real. Without wasting a moment, Larry Bird proceeds to walk Sally down to the post, gets the ball, and calmly tells him, "Better ask for a double team, Sal." And let me tell you, my friends, Larry
Nah,
was
bro.
at his own
Nah, broski. He was sitting there trash talking you the whole way. You have to stop him.
speed. He doesn't care how fast you think you are. He's gonna school you, plain and simple. Now, it's moments like these that make Larry Bird a legend. He didn't just have the
Fam,
skills,
talking
but the
trash
and
at every
confidence to
point.
back it all up. As always,
It's
to
this.
like, subscribe, and hit that notification.
This is a good video. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That man has a good impersonation game. I can see a lot of people actually fear this man. Actually fear this man, bro. Which is crazy. You fearing him. I ain't gonna lie, I'm fearing too, bro. Somebody talking that much trash, bro. You start to think about yourself, bro. Especially if some people are a lot like insecure. A man calling you out like that, bro. And then he starts doing what he's saying. Now you can do for real. Shout out boy Larry Legend. Let me know if y'all like and comment, subscribe, man. Alright, y'all boys, I'm out.